Hi everybody, welcome back to my propagation station. Today what I'm going to be doing is treating bunching white lips and onion into 5 different groups to test germination. The first group will just be a control, just planting that in regular HP media. The second group I'm going to put in a paper towel to see if it'll germinate like that. The third group I'm going to scarify and put it in the soil and see how it does. The fourth group I'm going to put in hot water overnight. I'll put it in the water when it's hot and eventually it'll cool down, but it'll be soaking overnight. And the last group, I'm going to scarify and put it in hot water. And we're gonna see how long it takes these different groups to germinate. All of the groups are gonna get 4 seeds, so it's equal. Here's the first one with the paper towels. I'm just gonna put it like this. And then we're gonna roll it up. I need 2 hands to do that. I'm holding my phone. Let's see how this goes. That's working pretty good, actually. And then I'm gonna put rubber bands on the end and put it in a window in the sun, and I'll check back with you when that's done. So here's what the first group looks like of the paper towel with the 4 seeds in it. I decided I'm actually gonna put it outside on my porch because that's where the rest of the groups will be growing, and I want them to be in the same environmental conditions. So it's gonna be here chilling with my other plants outside. So here's our setup. I have not planted anything in these yet. I just got them set up with the soil, the ProMix HP, and labeled. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant the control. I'm just gonna put the seeds in there gently and place it outside, not doing any special treatments, and then I'll check back with you once that's done. Hello, we're all the way down here now. I'm gonna be doing the scarification now, so that's gonna be on the 2 groups. The one is just scarification, nothing else. The other one will be scarified and then soaked. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. This is kind of gross. It's like a dead skin thing. But I figured it would work really great for this because I don't think I have a nail file. Okay, so we're supposed to not hurt the embryo when we do this, which is gonna be kind of tricky because I can't really see what's going on with these seeds. So it's kind of a gamble. But I figure if I just do it gently, it'll hopefully be okay. I'm just going to town. We're just rubbing it on there. Is that enough? We'll see. I've never done this before, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Yeah, I can't see like where the different parts of the seeds are on this. They're just kind of like weird geometrically shaped. Maybe this was a bad seed choice, but I guess we'll see. If these don't germinate well, then we'll know that scarification is not a good method for these because you can't really see what you're doing. And then we'll have the information. So that's what science is all about. So I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll check back with you later. Okay, welcome back. Here's the setup for the seed soaking. So I have them in these 2 different ones. The S1 means it's just 1 S, so just soak. This one is S2, soaked and scarified, but it's black so you can't read it. But I know that this one is this one, so it's fine. So I have this water, I just boiled it and let it cool for a second so it's not boiling anymore, but it still should be hot. So hopefully that'll be good because I know we don't want to boil and kill the embryo in there, but we do want it to be hot spicy. I'm a little nervous I'm going to kill them on accident. I'm not gonna lie. I guess we'll find out from the results. So I just consulted the internet, and for really thick seeds you want to soak them for like 8 to 10 hours, but if they're thin you only need to do 2 to 4 hours, and these onion seeds are pretty tiny. It's not going to focus on it, sorry, they're tiny, so I'm gonna do 2 hours, and so hopefully that won't set off the experiment too much to have them be 2 hours behind the other one. That probably won't matter as much as like an entire cycle of night and day, so we're gonna go with 2 hours, so let's see how that goes. All right, it is dark now, signifying the passage of time. It has in fact been 3 hours that I left the seeds soaking, and I planted them. Here they are. I don't have a table, I just have a chair, so that's what we're working with today, folks. We got all 5 trials, got them labeled, got them set out, so stay tuned for updates on when they germinate. Hopefully they start before Sunday, when my project is due. I set up the experiment on Thursday. It is now Sunday. Nothing has germinated, but that's okay. I read the seed packet and it's supposed to take 7 to 14 days for germination. So there's still hope, but stay tuned for updates. It's Tuesday and we have germination. So the first to germinate was the control group. We've got one sprout that's got its cotyledons coming out, another one just poked out of the ground. And then the second to germinate was the paper towel. All 4 of them have a little radicle coming out. So that's really exciting. It's a little concerning that my experimental groups didn't germinate first, because the whole point of that was to speed up germination. But like I said, I was afraid I might have damaged the embryo, so I guess we'll see. It's Wednesday, and now 3 out of the 4 seeds in the control group have germinated. There's no new germinations that I've noticed other than this. Hi, so it's been about 2 weeks since I planted the seeds, so I'm gonna give you guys the final update. So the update is basically that my experiment was a complete failure. So as you can see, all 4 of the seeds from the paper towel germinated, 3 from the control group germinated, and none of them from our trials, soaked and scarified, germinated. So this is really sad, and I learned recently that when you're soaking seeds for a long period of time, it should be in cool water, and if you're soaking them in hot water, it should only be a couple minutes. So I think that's where I went wrong, is I put them in hot water and I let it soak for several hours. So that must have gone in and killed the embryo. Same with the scarification. I think since the seeds were so small, I couldn't really see to make sure I was scarifying them correctly, so it hurt the embryo. But if you're growing onions at home, the best way I'd say is with the paper towel, because we got all 4 to germinate. Then next is just germinating in regular soil. So now you know, if you're trying to grow onions at home, paper towel method is the best way, and don't try to do anything fancy like I did with scarifying and soaking them. So thanks for watching!